Augusta?
Absolutely. We have a very bright future in front of us as far as the downtown area, the completion of Project Jackson, the economic expansion into Exit 1 and Exit 5. The Project Jackson area is definitely something we need to take care of so that we can make sure that those tax dollars are freed to go on and fund some of the projects that we would like to take care of. As many people know, the Georgia DOT is looking at redoing the 13th Street Bridge, which provides us with a great opportunity to redo how we have the entrance into North Augusta. One thing that I've talked to a couple of citizens about, and I think it is a great plan, is we have the opportunity maybe to divert some traffic. We can slow the traffic pattern down in downtown North Augusta on George Avenue, maybe by creating a ramp down onto Riverside Boulevard that goes along the golf course. That would take us right past the new headquarters station for the police. We have an ingress and egress that's there on Buena Vista already, so you can come out, take a right, and then make a left onto a possible new road going all the way up to Martintown Road. Then on the opposite side, you're coming down West Avenue, and we can cut back through in front of the Municipal Center, and that would provide us with our traffic slowdown that we need on George Avenue to promote the foot traffic that I would like to see as we move forward into having our restaurants, our business opportunities, cultural arts, that kind of thing in the downtown proper area. The expansion of the Greenway into downtown proper is going to allow us to do foot traffic. On the outskirts or the north side of the I-20 area, as far as the development code goes, one thing I would like to see is for developers coming into the area, I would like to see them required to put a greenway sector in their neighborhood or their development. And that would create the intersections that we need to complete greenway expansion, and the city is left with maybe a bond referendum to be able to connect those sectors. But if we are incorporating that into what developers are already doing, financially we're ahead of the game, and that's awesome. And we can start spurring that portion of development. When you say directed to a certain area, the city is limited by the land that we have. We can annex certain areas and things like that. You're always going to be limited by what the physical constraints are on the property. The codes lend to a certain type of development in some areas and then a certain type of development in other areas. When you're talking about the interstate system and the ingresses and egresses that are available there, that's going to lend more towards your higher density development, not to say that apartment buildings can't be anywhere else, but that's going to lend towards your high density development, your apartment buildings, your hotels, that kind of thing. We're in a very unique situation with the hotel next to the ballpark, but that was specifically designed. It was incorporated for a reason.
See any sort of growth on that end?
Yeah, absolutely. I've spoken a lot about the development of the Greenway. I am a huge proponent of it. As a matter of fact, in one of my previous interviews, I've talked about expanding it all the way to the Governor's Trail in Edgefield. I see a huge economic opportunity in being able to connect sectors. You're unifying neighborhoods, you're bringing the community together in city proper. And if we're able to expand it into the Edgefield area, we're now bringing in possibilities of being able to run marathons because you're increasing your total distance on the Greenway. You can increase your cycle traffic. As we move forward into the 5th Street Bridge area, we've got two sides of the golf course that can be utilized for expanding the Greenway. If it's not necessarily feasible on the riverside and it's more feasible on the Buena Vista side, we can connect down that way. But there's a huge opportunity to be able to link segments where we can have a truly phenomenal greenway system that will be sought after by many, many folks.